way of life of every believer. Who through the mouth, who through faith subdued kingdoms. That is, this faith that was once delivered unto the saints is that if they through this faith subdue kingdoms, you must also what? Subdue kingdoms. Wrought righteousness. Anywhere they appear, they could see their life as a righteous person. There is no parastatal you will go in this nation that is not corrupt. The corruption is so thick and high that when you get there and you want to be like a saint, you will look like an alien. It's very high. And we call ourselves Christian. You will even see some pastors and you will wonder that they said this one is a pastor. They wrought righteousness, told them that this will happen. Stop the mouth of lions. Have you ever gone to the level in your Christian journey to stop the mouth of lions? We are too lazy to contend. And you know, the work of contention is beyond the simple and easy. So that's why if you are praying for 1 million and the 1 million did not come on time, you will try to help God. We prefer to go through the shortest route and enjoy me. So when you are preaching to them that you need to calm down, allow the Lord to build you and be strong before you move. Say, no. Weakness were made strong. Work strong, work valiant. If you read that book, the way you see Christianity will change. Oh God. You see people being slaughtered because of the Bible. They will place their families before them. They will say, okay, you the father deny Christ. And we say no. And the children will say, Daddy, don't deny Christ. I say, we're going to kill them. Daddy, let them kill us. Don't deny Christ. Meaning that the kind of faith that was delivered unto these children is so strong. Get to it, they can stand. You kill the first child, maybe 3 children. Kill the second child. And now remaining the mother. I say, no, we are not going to deny Christ. You kill the mother too and say, no, okay, you are not going to talk. All right. Tie the father to a stake or a stick and set him alive, ablaze. Set him ablaze, alive. And people will be watching them burning. What have they done? They did not steal, they did not do anything criminal, but because they were passing Bible from home to home. Smuggling Bible from home to home. So at times when I read of those accounts, I look at what we are practicing today, and I can see that we still have a long way to go. It has not even gotten to that state. It is ordinary you are going to lose your job for the sake of not you changing figures. Amen. Are you with me? Some of you prefer to keep your job and lose your salvation. You prefer to keep that work. People are always doing it. What's there? You do it. So how much more if you are now faced with debt? You will deny. Even before, you will fast. You will even be saying, we can ask for forgiveness later. Praise God. He accepted not deliverance, that they might obtain a better resurrection. And others had trials of cruel mockings and scourgings, yea, moreover of the bonds and imprisonment. They were stoned, they were sawed asunder. You know, there are some of the disciples of Jesus that were, I think there was, what is his name now? That was sawed into two. used a sword to cut him into two for the sake of Christ, and were slain with sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, tortured, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered in desert and in mountains and in dens and in caves of the earth. All these, and these all, having obtained a good report through faith, received not promise. Praise God. This message is coming at this season because of the rise of fake churches and fake prophets. This message is coming in this season because of the rise of the way we are doing Christianity in the church. We have forgotten about the man of Calvary that died for us and how he died for us, and the reason he died for us. When you talk about contending for this faith, no matter and what may weigh you down, no matter the pressure of the society, no matter the pressure from your parents, no matter the pressure from your loved ones, no matter the danger you face in life, you must contend for the faith of Christ. You will live a life in such a way that it proclaims this faith of Christ. Every day of your life is proclaiming Christ. Because contending has to do with maintaining, advance. You declare, you assert, you affirm. You contest for it. Even in the midst of struggle and difficulties, you still stand for Christ. When I was in higher institutions, I had different kinds of grades. One day I had carryover and I cried to the Lord. I said, Lord, why will you allow me to have carryover? Amen. I'm a Christian. Why I'm not supposed to have carryover? Do you know some people will tell you that if you have carryover as a Christian, that means you have failed. You are a failure. You are not excellent. Because Christ, amen, are you with me? Say, Christ never fails. Christ does not fail. So you are not supposed to fail. So if you fail, say, no, you are not supposed to fail. There are some things that will happen, not because we are celebrating mediocrity, but the Lord is trying to pass a message. Are you with me? We are celebrating excellence. Excellence is good. But there are some things that will happen because God is trying to pass a message. I cried. I said, no, how am I going to fellowship? It's like I'm not going to say, if you will not go to fellowship again. The Lord came to me and said, if you try it. So now you are going to deny me because of ordinary carryover. I had to rethink and say, Lord, I'm sorry. Thy faith increased. Do you know that some people, the Lord allowed them to have third class? Amen. Despite all their hard work, everything, they still have third class. But why? The message that the Lord might be passing to them is that you are not going to work with this certificate. But the only way the Lord can pass that message is to make sure that their wisdom will fail them. Their strength will fail them. And in another way too, somebody can have first class and be the best overall. And will come out and be boasting in his wisdom and confidence in all of that. And the Lord said, that first class, go and put it under your pillow.